All right, we're here in the green room behind the stage of the Boulder Theater. I'm here with Ned Overend. Ned made the trip up for Durango. It was as simple as Tom just giving you a call and
Yeah, pretty much. He was down in Tucson, and I was actually in LA working with some of the magazines for Specialized, and he was emailing me about it. And it's kind of tight with my schedule right now. I gotta fly back tomorrow, and then drive to Salt Lake because my son's doing a Nordic race. But this is something I wanted to be a part of. I mean, Tom asked me to, but for sure, when I found out it was about junior cycling and all the people that were going to be here, and so I definitely didn't hesitate to come to this.
it's pretty cool seeing that footage from the 1990 World Championships in Durango up on the big screen. Have you ever seen it on a big screen in a theater like that before?
No, I never have. As a matter of fact, I hadn't looked at it in a long time. That was a video I had that was taped, directly off of the ESPN broadcast. So, I took it to a guy, Rich Fletcher in Durango, and he cut 5 minutes, the best 5 minutes, the only parts that had me in it on there. So it was pretty cool, but it was neat to see it up on the screen like that.
I thought it was interesting what you were saying when you were up on stage about your training. I found it kind of hard to believe. It sounds like you don't actually go for very long rides. So you train pretty regularly, but for short periods.
Well, it's not that simple. I mean, I do some long rides, but the older you are, the more you have to pay attention to recovery. So if I'm doing 4 or 5 hour rides, it really, I can't do many of those because it takes too long to recover from them. And I need to recover before I can put in the intensity. And the intensity is the most important stuff. So, I mean, you have to lay a foundation, in the late winter and spring, but you can't be doing too much distance or, at my age, 51, you just can't recover from it to put in the intensity.
Yeah, we were all pretty impressed with your second place finish at Mount Evans last year. Now you're down there in Durango. You're training with Tom Danielson from time to time, Todd Wells, Chris Weary. Tell us something about those guys that maybe you've learned out riding with them or out having burritos with them that the average VeloNews reader might not know.
Oh, geez. Well, Wells is a goofball. No, they're a great bunch of guys, and it's cool to, get out on rides and guys go hard and guys get dropped and, they don't take it personally. It's a pretty good atmosphere down there for riding and training and getting in shape. And really, I mean, we got the big names with those guys down there, Wary and Danielson and Wells. But who's really tough is a lot of the collegiate kids. They really drive a lot of the rides down there. They're super aggressive. They're young. They're willing to attack, and they're really hungry and enthusiastic. And we do a lot of riding with them. Our Tuesday night rides, there's a lot of collegiate kids. So it's that program. And of course, Todd Wells came there for that program. So did Tom Danielson. So that program deserves a lot of credit for driving the Durango scene.
Absolutely. Is there one name in particular you can throw out, sort of a name to watch, rider for the future coming out of Durango?
Oh, geez, I would say Corey Collier. He
Oh,
moved down there, and he's not in college, but I think he is probably the best up and comer in Durango. Rode for Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory team. There's a bunch of strong guys on that team. Rolando won the Iron Horse this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory, and then Ben Neller is he's a great rider. He grew up in Durango. So we got a bunch of good kids on the Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory team, but I think Corey Collier is a guy that we're going to see go fast.
You heard it here first. Ned, it's been great to have you here. It's been neat to see you being a part of this promoting junior riding.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I'm really glad, after I saw what this program is all about, that I made the trip.
All right. Thanks, Ned.